Welcome to Latricia Creates. I am Latricia. In today's video, I'm going to attempt to sublimate this nylon bag I got from the Dollar Tree and turn it into a cute trick-or-treat bag to put all of the Halloween goodies into. Let's take a look at the materials we're going to use for this project. For this project, I'm going to use this nylon bag that I got from the Dollar Tree, some measuring tape, or you can use a ruler, heat-resistant tape, butcher paper. You could also use parchment paper, sublimation paper, sublimation ink, and a sublimation printer, also a design. Alternatively, you can use a sublimation transfer, and we need a heat source. You ready? Let's make it. The first thing I want to do is measure the bag. It's about 13 by 17. Now what I want to do is create my design. I'm going to go over to Silhouette Studio and create the design. I'm in Silhouette Studio and I'm ready to create my design. The first thing I want to do is I want to go to my desktop and grab the elements that I already downloaded from Creative Fabrica. I'm just going to drag these into Silhouette Studio. Now that I have these inside of Silhouette Studio, the next thing I want to do is create a rectangle. So I'm going to go over here to the left hand side to the shapes panel and I'm going to grab a rectangle. I want the rectangle to be about an inch smaller than the bag. The bag was about 13 by 17, so I want it to be 13 by 16 because I want to account for the cinch portion where the drawstring is. So I'm going to make it 13 by 16. Now I'm going to play around with these elements. I want the mummy to hold the lollipop in his hand, so I'm going to reduce the size of the lollipop. I'm going to move it to the front, play with it a little bit till I get it just the way I want it. Now I'm going to group these two together, move it up some, and grab some text. I want to personalize it now by adding a name. So I'm going to go back over to the left hand side to the text panel and grab a text box to type out the name. I want to change the font, so I'm going to go to the right hand side to the font panel over here and change the font. I want to use a font called Nightmare. Now I want to resize this, make it a little bigger. I think that looks good. Now I want to fill in the font. I'm going to go back over to the right hand side. I'm going to go to the color palette, grab the dropper, and get the darkest color I can get out of this mummy design. Now what I want to do is I want to remove the red line. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to center these two and group it. I think I want to make this a little bigger to take up more space on the bag. That looks good. Now I'm going to delete the rectangle. And, oh, I need to remove these red lines from the rest of the design. Now I'm ready to print it. Before I print it, I just want to say that because this is sublimation, the white isn't going to print out, so it's going to be the same color as the bag, which is green. So the lollipop is going to be green and red, and the mummy will have a green eye. We'll see how that looks in the end. Now I'm ready to print it. I'm going to go over to the top left, click on File, go down to Print. I'm going to click on Print. I'm going to print using my Workforce 7620. Go to Preferences. I'm going to do 13 by 19, so I'm going to do Super B. Plain paper, bright white. For quality, I'm going to go to More Settings. I'm going to amp this up and press OK. I'm going to go to More Options, click on Mirror. I'm going to take off High Speed, click OK, and click Print. I got the design all printed out. I cut it down off camera. Now I'm ready to tape it to the bag, then head over to the heat press. What I want to do is I want to try to find the center, so I'm going to fold this in half. Pinch it at the top center, and I'm going to pinch it at the bottom center. I'm going to fold the bag in half and try to do the same thing. Now we're going to head over to the heat press and press it and see if it actually sublimates. I'm at the heat press. I have the temperature set for 365 and the time is set for 45 seconds. I'm going to make sure these straps are off of the heat press as well as the top part. This is what we have. It looks cute. Here is a closer look at our final project. It came out really cute. I really like this little mummy. There was a little issue down here. I'm not sure if it was user error, if it was the heat press. This is only my second time using that heat press, or what the issue is, but overall it's still cute and it worked. So I hope you are able to make one as well, and I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep creating.